Welcome back to Sondering Tarot. Today we're going to use a deck I haven't used before, and this is the Tarot of the Great Outdoors. I do believe it's published by Skipstone. Anyway, this is one I've had for a little bit and haven't had a chance to use, so in fact I think it's still in order. Yeah, I still haven't even, I flipped through this deck, but I haven't actually shuffled, so we're gonna go ahead and see what this deck can do. We're gonna take it for a spin for the day. This is your daily tarot reading for the 15th of November 2023, and here we go. My lovelies, I am back. We, believe it or not, have 3 aces on the table, 10 major arcanas, and you're going to notice some of these sections are still in order. I shuffled. My ancestors reassure me that they wanted consecutive cards, so when you see that, don't question it. Even though this is the first reading out of a new deck that hadn't been previously shuffled, it is correct. I made sure to ask. Because we have one repeating section, and then we have another repeating section over here. But it's what they asked for, it's what they wanted, so this is what we're going to go for. I will mention, this deck does have renames for the suits. Stones are pentacles, blades are swords, sticks are wands, and vessels are cups. But I will be giving the traditional suit name just to make it easy. So the best part of your day, we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and we end on the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, consecutive cards. Whatever you start to nurture or continue to nurture today actually will have long-standing growth and support in the future. Whether that is you supporting your family, you taking care of yourself, your own personal health. Whether that is you, starting a retirement fund or 401k, whatever this is. So by nurturing things, continuing to nurture things, does have a definite effect on your long-term future. And that's fabulous to see, knowing that something has staying power. Something will definitely be worth it in the future. So even if, like, say you're saving for your retirement, so you do without $100 every month because you pay an extra additional $100 into a retirement fund, you're going without that money now. But nurturing your future, you're going to have that money later. So deprivation now means payoff in the future. So yes, pay attention to what you're nurturing. Make sure that you're nurturing yourself. If you have relationships that are important to you, perhaps you're married, perhaps sorry, had to sneeze. Perhaps, you have family that you would like to take care of, or perhaps you're just getting older and you realize your metabolism's not that greatest, or you had a health issue crop up and health has been highlighted for you. So knowing, oh, maybe I should probably take care of myself, so you start regimenting your diet or incorporating more exercise, you're taking better care of your body. That is something worth it. Putting yourself first. Nurturing, yes, your body, your relationships. It does have an effect, even if it's not obvious to begin with. And it doesn't matter if this is something new or if this is something you've started and now maybe you're questioning of, oh, is it worth it to keep doing this? Yes it is. One thing I noticed about this deck, though, when I shuffled for the first time, the cardstock is extremely thin. Personally, I don't like the cardstock with this deck, and I've never really said that about too many decks. But anyway, side commentary out the window. The worst part of your day, we have the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you might find yourself questioning how to solve things, what you can do, but at the same time, you're feeling stuck. You get the stress, you get the pressure, you get the anxiety, not knowing what you should do. And it feels kind of chaotic and unclear. And if you can't see your way through that, if you can't get over that hump, it's going to be difficult, because then you're embodying that lower vibration, and that can keep you stuck. That's basically your trap for the day of, okay, what do I decide? What do I choose? Well, you know, what choice am I going to go with? What option do I have? How do I fix the issue? How do I make it better? So having those new solutions, having those ideas, and knowing the right choice might be a little difficult. And if somebody else asks you about it, maybe explaining it might be better, but also maybe not. Because remember, if you're talking to somebody else, it's not their choice anyway. But just maybe outing the problem, what's going on in your head, and speaking it to somebody else might actually free you of that energy, is what I'm getting at. Perhaps just, you know, laying all your cards out on the table, figuratively, not literally, but figuratively, will help you see all your options and help you identify the correct one. Okay, I'm going to move on from that. And we're going to move on to our obstacle, or how to get over our obstacle. And they did give us quite a bit, so I'm going to scooch this over. And I apologize for cramming these in. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. The Sun in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. The World in the reverse. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. The Six of Cups. The Seven of Cups. The Hierophant in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse. The Chariot in the reverse. Strength in the reverse. The Ace of Swords. The King of Pentacles. Temperance. Death. The Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Magician, and we end on the Ace of Wands. We kind of had some of this energy, I do believe, yesterday, in identifying the source. I do believe that's what I called the video. That your emotions will guide you to find the source of the issue. In this case, knowing things that sap your strength, steal your happiness, you're not making headway on it, don't give you closure in any sort, disconnecting from that energy will lighten the load, because that's usually an indicator of where you're making the wrong choices. Things that bring you no benefit. There's nothing to learn there. There's no growth there. There are things that you're not meant to connect to, because they're not going to be able to move you forward and support you in the long run. Having that idea, realizing where those areas are, is going to be very beneficial to you. Like I said, it'll lighten your load. Why? Because you'll know where to make the right choices from that point on. You'll end up seeing which ones actually do have staying power. Which ones do have the ability to support you. All you have to do is look at it. Identify it. You'll find out what does have the stability to balance you out, to get your footing the way you want it. That way you can leave behind all the anxiety and make the correct change, make the correct choice, and move towards happiness. Why? Because there's things you dream about, things that you are hoping for, things that you've been clearly trying to manifest, and you're ultimately deserving of that. It's just identifying what choices those are to start taking the action steps towards that happiness, to gain the momentum in the positive direction, to manifest the life that you want, to manifest the outcome that you want, to have the right guiding step, to have the right influence, to have the right energy to carry that over. So you tap into that abundance and prosperity energy. That way you get that Queen of Pentacles, the nurturing energy we had for your best part of your day, where you gain enough momentum, embody that enough nurturing energy to place in the correct areas, that it has the long-standing staying power, the fortitude to continue forward for long periods of time. Okay. I'd be interested to know what area this is for you, because this is not a simple thing. Okay, and this feels like either one big shift, or like I picked up on the energy the other day, a lot of small shifts, but have a major overhaul in your life. Yeah, I'm curious to see what this is for you. But I'm going to go ahead and pick my mess up here that I strung across the table. So yes, identifying areas that are no longer beneficial. Learning to make the correct choices, choices that are beneficial to you. And I keep getting the putting yourself first energy. So perhaps some of you have issues doing that. After I pick up all these cards, I will double check your astrology for the day. These are not 100% easy to pick up. These cards are really thin. I kind of wish it was thicker cardstock, but I do love the deck. It is pretty. It is a very pretty deck. Okay, Mercury in Sagittarius sextiles Venus in Libra. Communication can be pleasant. You can find the right way to express yourself and feel heard. It can be easy to see eye to eye. Okay, that might have been the energy I was picking up here on the worst part of your day, that sometimes laying your cards figuratively out onto the table and expressing what's going on through your head to someone else can help you sort out your problems, to find solutions. Maybe not necessarily for them to give you the answer or give you the advice, but just to get everything out in a way that your brain is going to identify a little bit clearer. So instead of having it all going around and around and around in your head and compounding everything, stressing yourself out, regurgitating it, putting it out into the universe so you can sort it and see it, identify it, might actually gain you clarity. Why? Because you're clearly expressing the positives, the negatives, everything that you see or everything that you don't see. That's an interesting approach, but all right. Hey, if it works, right, people? And I did up all your cards. Everything here adds up to 233, which of course reduces to 8, which is power. Power and strength. And I do believe we had strength on the table. Yeah, right here. I also have synchronicities for you. We have 3 aces plus the magician. So we have 1111, we have 888, 999, and we have 4 tens on the table as well. So yeah, you might see those synchronicities. Trying to manifest the future, trying to use your powers wisely, what's in your capability. In other words, the choices that you make. You know, it's always the thing you feed that grows. So what are you feeding? What are you giving your energy to? What are you trying to complete? What is the obvious goal? So what are you ending and what are you beginning? And we do have the death card on the table. Okay. Okay, I think now I've touched enough of everything that they're going to let me disconnect from that energy. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you guys. And if it does resonate, by all means, give me a big thumbs up. Feel free to share the video anywhere online. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.